Imagine two icons lighting up the silver screen, trading quips in songs in adventure after adventure, raking in fortunes while the world saw nothing but unbreakable brotherhood. For half a century, they were the ultimate duo. Yet one night, at a star-studded roast meant to celebrate one of them, every big name in town showed up, except the other. When pressed, his reply cut like ice. I wasn't hungry. That single moment cracked open a secret buried for decades. What drove such cold distance between these legends? It wasn't greed or glory. It was something raw, something personal, forged in the fires of two very different lives. Picture a cramped house in the Pacific Northwest, early 1900s. A father scrapes by as a bookkeeper for breweries, barely keeping food on the table for 7 kids. Money vanishes faster than it comes. They move from town to town, Tacoma, then Spokane, chasing any steady paycheck. The mother, a woman with music in her soul, crowds her children around an old piano every evening. Folk tunes echo through thin walls, the only escape from chaos. Our singer shares a bedroom with 3 brothers. Space is a luxury, privacy, a dream. They spin the few records they own until the grooves wear thin, mimicking voices from the phonograph. He whistles along, dreaming bigger than those 4 walls. School offers no refuge. He skips classes, lands in juvenile lockup at 8 for throwing stolen pastries at passing cars. Sundays demand silence as an altar boy in a stern church. Home is noise. Faith is discipline. The push-pull shapes him. He works odd jobs, delivering papers, picking fruit, sweeping floors at a theater just to buy jazz discs. One night, he sees a live performance that hits like lightning. The stage calls. University starts with law books, but nights pull him to smoky clubs, soaking in rhythms that make his pulse race. Grades plummet, family pleads. He quits. Music pays better anyway. A nickname sticks from a funny newspaper strip. He teams up with the pianist and his sister, playing local spots for decent cash. Audiences gasp at the bold mixes, jazz scat slipping into polished acts. Controversy brews, but so does notice. Soon, he and his partner cram into a rattling old car, driving weeks to the dream factory of Los Angeles. They sleep cheap, sing on streets, dodge rejection after rejection. Too ethnic, scouts sneer, voice too gentle. He drowns doubts in bottles. Brothers back home hustle side gigs, some shady, sending just enough to survive. Everything shifts with new recording tech. Soft crones suddenly shine. A big band leader spots their act, ignores the complaints, and folds them into his orchestra. Hits explode. Tours follow. Radio waves carry his voice nationwide. Money flows, real money. But shadows linger. A drunken crash lands him in jail overnight. Opportunities slip away. He pushes harder, leaves the group, strikes out solo. Radio deals balloon, films beckon. His easy style captivates cameras. Contracts stack high. Salaries soar. He's untouchable. If this hidden pain behind the glamour moves you, please share this story far and wide. Let others uncover the truth too. Hollywood crowns him. Songs top charts for weeks. One holiday tune dashed off in minutes becomes eternal, selling tens of millions. Royalties pile up. He pioneers tape recording, revolutionizing broadcasts and sparking tech empires. Investments multiply. Oil wells, racetracks, baseball teams. Tax tricks keep fortunes intact. A sprawling mansion becomes home base. Golf courses and quiet evenings suit him. Parties? Not so much. He builds walls as high as his success. Family crumbles in the cracks. Marriage starts stormy. Divorce papers filed fast, then withdrawn. Sons arrive in tension. Discipline turns cruel. Weigh-ins, straps for extra pounds. Absence fuels chaos. The wife spirals into bottles. Tragedy strikes young. Cancer claims her early. Sons unravel later. Debts, despair, endings by their own hands. Remarriage brings new children, but old wounds scar deep. Inheritance dangles distant, a final control. Now enters the comedian. They crossed paths in a bustling theater district early 30s. Banter sparks. Instantly. He hosts the singer's show, crowds roar. Years later, at a racetrack, executives spot the magic. A dusty script revives their first joint flick. It explodes at the box office. Sequels rush in. On screen, they're fearless pals, dodging danger, singing, joking. Chemistry feels effortless. Off screen, a chasm grows. Paychecks tell the tale. The crooner earns double, then more. Resentment simmers. Script battles erupt. Writers clash, lines stolen. One blow-up halts filming. Radio spots turn tense. No rehearsals, just winging it live. Finally, equality hits contracts, but it stings the star. He sees challenge, not partnership. That roast snub, deliberate. Wasn't hungry. The words wound deep. Years roll on. More films, forced smiles. Casting fights sideline old favorites. Box office dips. Lives diverge sharply. He craves quiet hunts with close pals. The funny man throws lavish bashes. Wives never mingle. Invites never extend. Private barbs fly. No talent. Detested him. A famous quip, mass truth. They do nothing for each other, always. Suspense builds with every shared scene. Will the facade hold? Decades pass. The singer collapses on a golf green abroad, gone at 74. The comedian's tribute, brief, polite, no warmth. Shows go on. Family tragedies echo louder. Losses to guns, grief. The duo's movies birth comedy gold, breaking walls, inspiring generations. But the Bond fans adored? Illusion. Rivalry ruled. One chased approval forever. The other guarded distance like treasure. In the end, a voice that soothed nations hit a heart fortified against closeness. Empires rose. Music, tech, wealth. Yet connection slipped away. Two legends, eternal on film. Strangers in life. Their greatest act was convincing the world otherwise. If this tale of hidden fractures and fleeting glory stirs you, hit like, subscribe for more untold stories, and share it now. Keep the truth alive.